Did you happen to know that Governor Stitt gave an interview to Politico about how he is badgering the president not to relent on the green energy incentives?
Wow.
Well, I mean, number one, Politico is definitely left leaning, and their pro subscription is so high. Do you remember this? That Doge came out and said, we have $8 million in Politico subscriptions here. We're not going to pay all of that. Remember that?
Yeah.
So here he is giving an interview to Politico, and where he's saying that he wants Trump to do the anti-Republican thing and keep stealing our tax dollars to shove it into incentives for green energy. This is our own Governor Kevin Stitt. I would like to know, don't we have a right to know what our governor invests in, especially if he seems to be hell-bent for leather on a track that most Oklahomans seem not to be? Shouldn't people in policy places, people who make policy, shouldn't we have a right to know what their investments are?
Well, yeah, I mean, in my opinion, you shouldn't be allowed, if you're going to take public office, that's a sacrifice you're going to make to represent the people. There should be no enrichment. You should not be allowed to trade like equities and all that stuff. I mean, in my opinion, you say, hey, I'm going to take these, 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, whatever it may be. I'm not going to enrich myself. I'm actually going to do the work for the people of the people in this deal. You shouldn't even be allowed to do any of that stuff, in my opinion.
Well, and we do know one thing, because, and I reported this in one of our articles, we do know that Governor Stitt still had investments in Gateway Mortgage in different ways when he became the governor. And then we also know that Gateway has been getting tax incentives from the state of Oklahoma. And who seems to regulate those? It's supposed to be regulated by the Commerce Department, but who appoints the commerce officials? The governor does.